Do not set up a company with one other person, make yourselves both directors and both 50% shareholders. If you're setting up a private limited company, there's a couple of things that I want you to think about. If you're setting up business on your own and you're the sole director and the 100% shareholder, then that's great. You're in charge, there's no need to worry. But it's important to realise that there's a distinction between directors and shareholders within companies. Now, directors are responsible for the management of a company. If you're the sole director, that's fine. If you're going to appoint somebody else to be a director, then that might cause problems, because then both of you need to agree before the company can actually do anything. If you do anything without agreement, you become personally liable for any losses that the company may sustain. If you get more than 2 directors in a company, you run the risk of being outvoted at board meetings, so you lose control of the company that way. Shareholders can control companies if they have more than 75% of the shares, so you definitely don't want to give away more than 25%. If you retain 75%, you retain control of the company because you can overrule directors. If you're forced into giving more than 25% of the shares away, don't give away more than 49%. If you control a simple majority, 51%, you still retain some control because you, as the majority shareholder, can remove directors. Here's my last bit of advice. Do not set up a company with one other person, make yourselves both directors and both 50% shareholders. I see it a great deal where people go into business on those terms, and it always leads to conflict because you both need to agree for the company to function. If one of you doesn't agree, or if one of you starts acting in a dishonest way, then you're stuck and it's a very difficult situation to solve. If you're going to go into business with one other person, make sure you come to some kind of agreement about who is ultimately in charge. That can mean a casting vote at board level or a 51-49% share of the split. I know that splitting things 50-50 seems like acting fairly, but you're storing up trouble for the future.